Marcus had been stranded on Kepler 442b for 6 months. The colony ship had crashed during landing, and rescue was months away. He'd been surviving alone in the wilderness, avoiding the massive predators that ruled this world. He wasn't looking for trouble when he heard the scream. The girl was being dragged toward the jagged maw of a krell beast, a creature roughly the size of a rhinoceros with teeth like obsidian blades and a hunger that seemed infinite. She couldn't have been more than 14, her skin a luminous blue, her antennae flailing in panic. Marcus didn't think. He grabbed a burning branch from his campfire and ran. He'd never fought a krell beast. No sensible human would. But he threw the flaming branch directly at its snout, screamed at the top of his lungs, and made himself as large and threatening as possible. For a moment, just a moment, the creature hesitated. It was enough. Marcus grabbed the girl's arm and ran. They crashed through dense vegetation, the beast's roar shaking the canopy above them. They ran until Marcus's lungs burned, until his legs threatened to give out, until the creature's sounds faded behind them. They collapsed in a hidden ravine. The girl gasped for air, her blue skin trembling. "You saved me," she said in halting standard. "Why?" "You're not of my kind. Because you're going to die," Marcus said simply. "And I could stop it." The girl, her name was Zynra, stared at him with something between awe and confusion. "My father would have died. Try to save me. My tribe protects their own. But you risked yourself for a stranger. For someone not even your species." Marcus shrugged, still breathing hard. "Seems like the right thing to do." Zynra guided him back to her tribe's settlement the next morning. He expected gratitude. He did not expect what actually happened. The entire tribe, nearly 200 beings, their skins shimmering in various shades of blue and violet, gathered as Marcus and Zynra approached. The tribal elder, a massive male with scarred skin and ancient eyes, stepped forward. Zynra spoke rapidly in her native language, her voice animated, her hands gesturing wildly as she recounted the events. The tribe listened in absolute silence. When she finished, the elder approached Marcus. For a terrifying moment, Marcus thought he was in trouble. Instead, the elder knelt. One by one, every member of the tribe knelt. "You have performed the greatest act a being can perform," the elder said in careful standard. "You risked your life for one of our young, asking nothing in return. On our world, such an act creates a blood bond. You're no longer an outsider. You are family." The elder stood and placed his hand on Marcus's chest, right over his heart. "We swear loyalty to you, Marcus of Earth. Your enemies are our enemies. Your hunger is our hunger. Your death will be our death. This is the ancient covenant, and it cannot be broken." Marcus wanted to argue that he'd simply done what anyone would do. But he understood, looking at the sincere faces surrounding him, that this wasn't about logic. This was about a fundamental principle. His species might be different, his biology alien, his customs strange, but his willingness to sacrifice had spoken a language that transcended everything. Over the following weeks, Marcus discovered what this loyalty meant in practical terms. The tribe brought him food, constructed him a dwelling, taught him their language and customs. Hunters who had previously avoided him now invited him on expeditions. Elders shared knowledge freely. But more than the physical support was the profound shift in his status. He was no longer the stranded outsider. He was family. He belonged. 3 months later, when the rescue ship finally arrived, Marcus faced an unexpected choice. He could return to human civilization, to technology and comfort and people of his own kind, or he could stay with the tribe that had become his family. He stayed because Marcus had learned something fundamental during his time on Kepler 442b. That loyalty wasn't about DNA or species or evolutionary history. It was about witnessing someone's worth and choosing to act on that recognition. The krell beast had tried to take Zynra's life, but Marcus had saved it, and in doing so, had gained an entire world of family. Sometimes, the most human thing you could do was be willing to see another being's value and risk everything to protect it. And sometimes, that act of humanity was the most alien thing of all.